Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Money Matters Top Tips for Success, where each and every day I bring on new business owners, entrepreneurs, and executives and have them share their top tips for success with you. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. As always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, moneymatterstoptips.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Robert Luo on the line. He's CEO over at Mi Terro. Robert, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Adam.
So I'm excited to get more into what you're doing over at Mi Terro and how you're helping your clients. So before we do that, let's get a little bit further into your background. So how did you get started in your career and in business?
Right. I always wanted to start my own business. My dad is a serial entrepreneur. He's very successful. So that sort of naturally passed down to me. And when I was young, I rarely see him in the house because he's always working. He was sort of like a workaholic. Even till now, he works 12 hours a day. But what he told me and inspired me has never changed. Is to work hard and try to be meaningful to the people that are around you. And that's how I got started with my entrepreneurial journey.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. And so entrepreneurism was in your blood is what I'm hearing.
Yes, correct.
So let's switch it up a bit, Robert. I want to get into what you're doing over at Mi Terro. So first, tell us a little bit more about Mi Terro, please.
Yes, Mi Terro was started in 2018 when I was still studying at the University of Southern California. And we are a new material technology company that turns food waste into sustainable and soft fibers that can apply to apparel, medical appliances, bed lining, and packaging. So our goal is to essentially replace all petroleum-based materials with food waste.
Wow, that's amazing. And can you give some, I'm looking at these beautiful pictures on your site, can you give some examples of some of the types of products that have been created from the materials that you produce?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So we have created a patent pending technology that's able to turn milk waste into shirts and underwear. In fact, we created the world's first apparel line from milk waste.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And when you think about sustainability and the current trends in that market, it sounds to me like you're positioning yourself really just perfectly in the vein of that whole market, right?
Oh yes, yes. I mean, in the world, there's so much food waste. In fact, 128 million tons of milk are thrown away every single year, and all these food waste creates 3.3 billion tons of greenhouse gases. It's such a huge problem that happens every single day, but people don't normally associate food waste with climate change or global warming. And we want to bring this issue up. At the same time, we want to find a solution to solve this problem. And that's the whole idea behind Mi Terro's work.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And so where some of the areas that people can find the products that Mi Terro is producing? Yes.
So currently we're producing apparels. We're working on fibers that can also apply to other industries. You can learn more about Mi Terro on our website, www.miterro.com, or you can follow us on Instagram or LinkedIn.
What kind of companies do you work with? So meaning, do you also source things? So if somebody's a business owner right now and they're interested in possibly working with Mi Terro, do you also work to license your material and fabric, or is it all straight to consumer? Just give us a little bit more feel on the model.
Great question. So we have 30 years of experience in supply chain management. My family has been in supply chain for 30 years, so the resource passed down to me naturally. We have relationships from the upstream to downstream. Upstream, we're working with big food companies such as Danone, Nestle, and Ben & Jerry. And down the road, we have our own technology. We have partnering facilities who help us to create the yarn and turn into fabric, and we also make our own T-shirts. We also sell our own T-shirts. We're partnering with Workday, Ping An Insurance, which is the biggest insurance company in the world, to create customized products for them. So these types of companies, they really care about our world. They're big into sustainability, and these are the type of companies that we want to work with for long term.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. I love it. And so, what's next for Mi Terro? So I could see where you come from through your family and through all the great advice you've given and all the hard work you've put in, of course, to help develop this company. I see that you have the technology. You have large partnerships. What's next? What does the future of Mi Terro look like for you?
There are two trajectories for Mi Terro. First, we will continue developing different types of fiber from different types of protein-based food waste. So not just dairy milk, but also vegan milk that we're testing on that. Second, we will continue experimenting with milk polymer. We already know that milk polymer is very strong, it's very unique, can turn into packaging film that can essentially replace plastic packaging made from petroleum-based materials. So we're very excited about the technology that we're working on. In fact, this year, we are going to file 6 patents to protect our technology.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And so when I think about that, I'm like, the first thing I think about is when you think about big shippers like an Amazon or something like that, and you think about how amazing it would be if we had if that packaging, if more of it, there's less plastic, there's more of this type of fiber and reused supply there versus what's being done now, the whole petroleum-based thing. We know that's not good long term. And who knows, maybe does this mean I might be able to get a plastic straw again, or not a plastic straw, but a straw again in Santa Monica? Because right now we're on paper.
Yeah, we're working on it very soon, and this is a long-term vision for Mi Terro, and we think that by switching from petroleum-based materials to protein-based materials, not only is it better for the environment, but it's good for our body, because right now, whatever we consume, there are small microplastics falling off from the pieces. And when we consume to our body, it's not good for our health.
Man, I love that. So, Rob, again, one more time. So if somebody wants more information on Mi Terro, what's the best way for them to get it?
The best way for them to learn about Mi Terro is visiting our website, www.miterro.com, or following us on Instagram, miterro.fashion, MITERRO.fashion.
All right. Well, hey, really appreciate you coming on the show today, Robert, and sharing more about your background and all the great work you're doing over at Mi Terro. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review in the Apple iTunes Store, do all those great things we do to support our podcasters. I really do appreciate it. And Robert, thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thank you, Adam.